Hey, welcome to NetLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're going to play Sunset Over Water. Was that
Did you
your
like my
sunset?
sunset?
I did.
Good.
It was appropriate.
All right. Okay, so Sunset Over Water is a set collection game for 1 to 4 players, designed by Steve Finn, Eduardo Braff, and Keith Matejka.
Yes.
Published by Pencil First Games. 1 to 4 players, did I say that? Plays about 20 minutes.
You did now.
I did now.
Excellent. So
Okay.
we'll take this to the table and show you how it plays. All right, so welcome to the table. Here we have Sunset Over Water.
And sometimes sun rises and blue sky over water.
Yes, to be specific. All right, so what do we have? What is Sunset Over Water? In Sunset Over Water, we are aspiring artists or competing artists that are trekking through this beautiful countryside, trying to find locations to paint paintings and then sell those paintings to certain commissions that are going to be put out there on offer each and every day. This game is going to take place over 6 rounds, or in the case of this game, 6 days. On each day, you're going to be able to go paint different locations, exchange those paintings in for commission cards if you meet the criteria, and then have the opportunity to earn a daily goal. And there'll be 1 daily goal per day that you can claim, and usually the last person to complete the goal is the one who earns the daily goal. So let's go over the table real quick and show you how we set this up. So out in the center you see a 5x5 grid of different locations, and each location card has anywhere from 1 to 3 different symbols above it that indicate different sort of characteristics of the specific landscape that you're on.
Features on
They're
this,
features, yes, exactly. So, for example, this card here has a coastal feature with some wildflowers and a waterfall. Right?
So nice.
Up above the sort of the landscape, you have the commission cards, and now there's a deck of commission cards with 1 turned up that's not available until next day, but the 5 that are face up here are certainly available at the end of your turn, and they will show you a square box, which means that's 1 picture, and it'll have a symbol or multiple symbols depending on how many features they want you to represent. So you'll be able to exchange your painted sceneries for those specific commission cards. On the far right, you have 1 of your daily goals, and we each have a deck of planning cards, and we are going to, on each of our turns, draw 3, choose 1, and put the other 2 on the bottom of the deck, and we're going to keep going through this deck until we are down to just 2 cards, which means we've successfully played 6 days worth of planning and painting and selling and commissioning. Like Commissioner Gordon. This is so good. So
I don't know if Commissioner Gordon ever painted anything.
you don't know that.
Right.
What does that mean? We're going to draw the 3 cards, and these cards are going to have 3 different categories on them, or 3 different sections. And what you need to note is, number 1, the time. 2, what direction you can move in. And 3, how many portraits or how many sceneries you can paint during your journey, your trek. The time is just going to determine the player order for going on the trek, because that's how early you wake up in the morning. So early bird catches the worm in this game.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time. So both of our artists are starting out in the center. We're kind of just sitting there with our little pads, and we're getting ready to go paint. So we're going to just start the game by picking
a time, right?
A time and a card. So we're going to get ready to do that, and then we're going to decide to which direction we want to head, what paintings we want to paint, and what commissions we want to take, if any. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So we're going to plan. So we're going to choose, we'll put our cards out here face down. You'll take the other 2 and put them face down underneath your pile, and then we're going to reveal them. What do we have?
Oh, you slept in.
I slept until 11. So you start us off at 8:15.
Right. Cool.
You are the purple artist.
Yes, I am. So I'm going to go here.
So you
now,
can...
I can move a distance of 4
Yep.
in any of these directions.
Okay.
But because we're in the middle, we're only ever going to be able to move 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Right.
And I can take up to 2 paintings, so I will take both of the ones that I crossed over. I can't take this one because you're still sitting there.
Right. So you can take as many you can paint as many paintings as the card allows, your plan allows, starting with the painting you came from, or the scene, the landscape you came from. The only difference to that is at the very beginning of the game, the first round, only the last player to leave the center card has the opportunity to take it. So I have that option if I want to take it.
And then I'm going to sell this beautiful painting of a sunset and fill this commission card, which is a picture of a sunset. Only a sunset and nothing else.
All right.
Okay.
So that is that. So now at the 1100 hour, when I finally crawl out of bed, I get to move. Yeah. This is tough. Okay, so I think I'm allowed to go 2 spaces. So I'll go, and I don't have to do the full 2, but I will. I'll go 1, 2, and I'm actually going to take and paint these 2 paintings here. Not the one, because I'm only allowed to paint up to 2. So I'll put this card out off to the side, so it's out of. I don't want to confuse it for later. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can satisfy any of these paintings, and it doesn't look like I can. So what they're going to do is they're going to remain in my play area for a subsequent round. So
now you were the last one.
I happen to be the last person to move diagonally, so I get to claim this daily reward. So that ends the first day. Pretty simple. Now we go to cleanup. We checked for game end, and we know it's not end because it wasn't 6 days, and if there's no more commission cards left, we would do that. So then we're going to replenish the landscape cards.
Okay, I was going to do these
Well,
first.
that comes next. Okay. So first thing, now you can fill from top to bottom, left to right, and you just put all the cards in any of the empty spaces. Another thing to note when you're moving and you're going on your trek is you can't move onto an empty space.
Yeah. So like if we were crossing paths, for example.
Correct. And now we replenish the offers
and our
commissions and the daily quest. So this one is be the last person to move horizontally.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So now we start, draw top 3, and this is just a repeat. Very quick game.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to play that one.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
10
really?
o'clock. You get to move first.
All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'll take this one and this one. I think that's what I want to do. So I can take it to 2. And then I think with these I will fulfill this order card. Okay?
Yep.
You're up.
So I can go 3 spaces and take 2. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll take, I guess, this one and this one. And I'll fulfill this mountain.
Okay.
All right, mountain for mountain. So that'll go in my score pile. That goes into the discard. And I happen to be the last person to move horizontally.
There you go.
Is that yours? Just looks like it's part
of
the
yeah,
offer.
sorry. I'll just put it down here.
I'll claim that one. And that's it. So we're going to fill in the top again?
Yep.
And that was our second day already.
Mm-hmm. We're just whipping through these days. Oh, I like that one.
That's like the canyon.
These are very beautiful photos.
They are indeed.
Paintings.
All right, so we'll get those refilled. And here we go. Be the last person to paint a landscape with exactly 2 features. All right, so this is going to go off to the side. My discard. Draw 3. Keep 1. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, I know you're trying to go for these like last moves because I kept swiping this last time we played.
No swiping. Yeah. All right. I get to move 4 spaces and take 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
All right. So I got those 3. Wow, I have a lot of cards I can actually trade in now. Yes. So I think I'll trade in these 2.
Okay. For that guy. Okay.
Fulfill that one. I'll trade in, I know I've got more here. Yep, these 3 mountains plus.
Yeah, that's good.
So mountains plus whatever.
One thing, yeah.
1 or more, doesn't matter. So I'll claim that one, and I'll hold on to this beautiful sunset.
The beautiful sunset.
Over water. And it's your turn.
Alright. Okay. And mine allows me to move 4 as well, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. I need to take my allergy pill before I went out and
Out into the wild.
wild paintings. Alright, so I'm going to take this. Oh, I'll take this one. And I'll take...
Oh, you get 3 of them.
I get 3. This one.
Seems like the later you wake up, the more you get to paint, which is kind of weird because you think the early
yeah.
early guy would paint more.
You'd think, I guess.
You get out at
I could take
7:15 and
more.
paint 1.
Yeah, I know.
That's a long
It's
day.
like very tired. He
No
woke
Bob-
up, but then he had
it's
to find
no
coffee,
Bob
and I
Ross.
was like,
Bob Ross could
hard.
pump out like 15 of these in a day.
I know. And I'll take this one, 3. Okay. And I'm going to fulfill some commissions. So I'm going to take these 2 and do this.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Yep.
And I'm going to take these 2 and do this.
Oh, nice. Wow, that was pretty good.
And I was the last person to paint exactly 2 features.
You were. You grabbed 1. So
Yep.
let's fill this in.
Wow, we took a lot of commissions that time.
We did. We used like our big play. They kind of like just matched the landscape.
5 of these out, right?
Yep. And then 1 on top.
Yep. Okay. What's that?
I said and 1 on top.
Oh, no, before that.
Be the last person to not sell a
Not
landscape.
sell, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So grab 3, and let's get the planning.
Okay. Okay. Not a good place right
It's
now.
not good at all.
Are you sure you're good?
Yeah. I'm gonna put this underneath.
Okay.
It just feels like the order. I want to place them back. Wow, you're late.
Mm,
Late riser.
I know.
I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Grab 1, 2,
That's a good one.
3.
Okay. And I'm gonna go 1.
And I'm not gonna paint.
You're not gonna sell.
Not gonna sell.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. That's what I wanted to do, right? Yep. Okay. And I'll take this. And I'm also not gonna sell because I can't. Oh wait, I can take 2 paintings, right? Including the one that I left from. Let's take that. Alright.
So
Thank you.
You get that.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't fulfill any.
We didn't. Well, we both fulfilled too many contracts last time.
We did. We got rid of like all our paintings.
We like flooded the market with paintings.
That's good.
That's good.
Be the last person to end the day in a corner. See, that would have been perfect for me last time.
I know. How are you gonna pull that off?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Close to the end here.
This is actually the last one.
Yeah. This is very tough.
No,
we did 2 rounds.
yeah, we
actually.
get 1 more after this. You're
I
right.
think I'm gonna do that.
Do that, and I'll do that. Oy. Oh, you're first to rise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man. At least you get to end in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take this one. No. I'm gonna take this one
Mm-hmm.
and this one. And I can take 1 more.
Yep, you get 3. You could paint 3 paintings.
Oh, I don't know. And I guess maybe this one as well. It's like the same one.
I don't
Sure,
know.
why not? I don't know. All right, and then I'm gonna fulfill some contracts.
Okay.
So
Which one?
I'm gonna do that one
Mhm.
with my mountain and my
Mountain
other thing.
and.
Mountain
right?
and then waterfall and something else.
That is good.
And I'm gonna fulfill mountains. Oh, that's mountain plus something?
Yes.
Oh, Can I take that one instead?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that instead.
Okay.
So it was the same character. I'll fulfill this.
So mountain and?
Mountains and
Okay.
something. I don't know why I thought there was just mountains.
I don't know.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Fair enough.
Your turn.
I get to move 4 spaces, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't move over.
I can move through it. I can't stop there.
Land there. Okay.
I can't land there.
Right.
So I will take 1, 2. That's all I can take.
Yeah.
All right.
So you should be able to.
I should be able to fill a few here. Yeah. Could fill that.
Ooh.
Oh man, that
sucks.
Yeah, because I kind of want this to fill that one, like this and this to fill the top left one, right?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Let's do that. So that those two fill the 5, and then these guys, I'll do these 3.
These ones, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I
there you go.
was hoping I'd get the sun too, but
Yeah, Mr. Sun.
Mr.
Can't get them
Sun
all.
can't get them all.
All right.
All
Ready?
right.
1 round left.
Wow, this is just. Oh, I was the last to end in a corner,
you were,
so I
yeah.
get that too. Oof.
There you go.
Crazy
That's
day. What a day.
good. What a day. What a day of painting.
All right.
What's our thing? Be the last person to paint with exactly one feature. Okay. Interesting.
There's not a ton of those.
No, huh?
All right. So
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
All right. So this is our last 3
Yep.
plans. And
Oh,
this
great.
is the very last turn. All
This
right.
is horrible. All right. That's pretty much all I can do, I think. Ready?
Yeah, let's take them off. Yep.
Okay, you're up first.
So 2 spaces any direction. I'll go up to here. And I'll paint the lake.
Okay. There you go.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'll paint the lake.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yep. Positive.
Okay. You didn't sound sure. All right. And I will go here and paint this beautiful waterfall.
Oh, good call.
And I will take that.
You claim it.
Thank you.
That's it, right? You
Yep.
grabbed the waterfall?
I did. That goes there. That goes there. That's it.
Boom, we're done. So this signals end game already. We're
Yeah.
6 days of painting and commissioning.
I'm so exhausted.
Exhausted. So what do we have here? So final scoring, it's very simple. There's nice little scoring aids. The first thing we score are commissions. This is scoring renown. So all of your commissions are these dark brown cards, and we just add them up. So,
I'm just putting these all in 10s.
yep. 20, 9. All right.
Uh, 8,
And your tasks too. So
10. Everything's added together.
yeah,
so
they're
it's not like
all the points.
all the points.
All right. Simple enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I feel 35 points.
10, 20, 30, 4, 5, 36.
36, and you get 1 renown for every 2 features on all unused paintings.
Plus 1.
So 37.
Yep.
So 35 to 37.
Very close.
What a close game.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go talk
All
about
right.
it. All right.
My hand hurts from all that painting.
All that painting.
Feels like a lot of painting for 6 days.
Quite a bit.
I'm just thinking like,
Yeah. Maybe it's like a painter's retreat.
that would be so nice.
Yeah. Just truck around the wilderness.
Yeah.
Paint sceneries.
Paint stuff. All right, cool. Well, let's get into it. We'll start off, as always, with replayability.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Let's just step back and say this is a very light game.
It's
Clearly,
very light.
right?
Yes.
So, I think one of our sayings is pretty much any light game is good replayability, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
because you can kind of take it out, play it again, play it again, play it again.
That's it. Like this can, to get this on the table is like simple. A minute. And to play through it is, as you can see, 20 plus minutes. And,
Right.
and with 2 people, it's probably even less.
Yeah.
So you can really rip through this game and play it multiple times.
Yeah.
The setup for the paintings are random. The commissions are random. Like everything's randomized, right? Your action selections when you come out are going to be random.
Yeah.
So you don't know when the other players are going to go. So
Right.
there's tons of randomness to this game.
Yeah.
Which I think
Which
that
usually translates to high
plus the
replayability.
short playthrough,
Playtime.
playtime is high replayability.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Great.
So, what did you think about the theme and the components?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like all their games. I mean, I think about like Herbaceous or something like
sure.
that. It's
Who those designers also
Right.
made Herbaceous. I believe the same artist for Herbaceous did this one. And
yeah. So
very talented.
the paintings are pretty to look at. I mean, it looks like you're
Beautiful.
actually looking at paintings, and it's an enjoyable thematic experience. I think you can kind of picture yourself walking through and doing the paintings and stuff like that. So that's neat.
Cool.
What-
yeah.
you know.
I thought the same. I thought
Okay.
the art was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Which I think that's really comes through in a game like this, because in a light game like this, like the art's even more noticeable because it just
Well,
it could have been
see, the
simple
thing is,
little cards.
For me
that
to
just said,
enjoy a light game, the theme has to be there and it's got to be on point, and it definitely is with this one.
yeah, I agree.
So I mean, your theme carries you through these lighter games.
Yeah, because imagine playing this game with cards that just had icons on them, like the three
Right,
features.
right.
Right here, this card is
Yeah.
a feature. You're completely taken out of the theme, and then it becomes true set collection in the driest of sense, right?
Right.
Where I think if you wanna, like, I don't know, we don't like that. Right?
Yeah.
We don't want to play that.
Right.
I want to play something that feels like it's taking me out of my element.
Right.
I want it to hide sort of the set collection mechanic. And I want to just feel like, yeah, I need to go for
Immersed in
that
it,
beautiful
yeah.
sunset because it has a nice waterfall and it has
Right.
the other features I need.
And that's I'm glad you brought that up, because we talk about kind of weight and audience. So we said it's a light game. Really, I think your target audience for this is going to be, I mean, obviously somebody who wants a light game, even if you're
Yeah.
a heavy gamer or something. But slowly getting somebody who's not as into gaming
Sure.
into gaming. I mean, this is a really good way to teach set collection
Yeah.
and to get comfortable with the mechanics and to make small decisions when you have a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at those cards and, you can move maybe 4 spaces in 4 different directions, 5, 8 different directions sometimes, So there's a lot of decisions to make.
Sure.
And this is a nice, the theme kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Disguises?
Like, disguises, or, it kind of makes it more palatable
Yeah.
to,
Someone who's not a
learn something
gamer.
like set
Yeah.
collection.
So I
certainly
agree. I think
one for that audience.
the theme here really wins over,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about the weight or the audience?
No, this is a
more-
weight of 1
I
on
know,
BGG. So that's about as light as it gets.
Yeah. Fun factor. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's a fun game.
I think that came across.
And I think because it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Right, exactly.
It's very quick. It's very simple. It's beautiful to look at. And it's fun collecting,
Right.
or trying to create these combos where you can snag multiple commissions at one time. You know what I mean? And then maybe finagle yourself into scooping that daily
Right.
reward, right? And I think that's kind of there so that if you're kind of late to getting the commissions, you're not stuck with no
Right.
points that round, because that could be punishing.
It is very balanced. I think that, when we've played this and we've kind of brought it out and played it several times, that was one of the things you noticed really quickly was like, oh, maybe it's not always best to be the first out of the gate,
Yeah.
because you can start snagging some of those.
Right.
And we always end up around that 40 point, each of us. Like
Yeah,
between
yeah.
30 and 40,
Give or
I
take.
think.
Yeah,
So,
give or take.
Yeah. All right. We talk about kind of what this compares to. We said it's a lot like Herbaceous.
Yeah, I think so.
And we get maybe like Little Flower Shop.
Potentially,
kind of thing,
yeah, because a lot of those are more or less set collections,
Yeah.
and I think they all carry a similar theme, like flowers and landscape, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a little Bob Ross thrown
I
in
was gonna say
there.
it's like a Bob Ross light.
Light,
and
a very
prettier.
even though
Yeah.
Bob Ross is light, this is what are you trying to say? Bob Ross's paintings aren't pretty.
Bob Ross's paintings are beautiful. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
This one you get to see all of these beautiful paintings.
Yes, so I think with Bob Ross, you're trying to work on a bunch of different. I mean, you've seen the playthroughs,
Yeah.
but in any case, it has some of those features, because you're going for features in
you're
a
going for
landscape and a painting, and
Yeah.
that's why it the theme all kind of ties. And I think again, it's more set collection and applying it to your painting, which I think is the right mechanic
Right.
for this sort of genre.
Right.
Right.
Okay. There's a solo variant. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
1 to 4, so you can
There
play this
is.
solo.
And I think it adds like park ranger spots in there. I didn't play it solo, but reading the rules, it looks pretty cool. So that's a nice little tidbit there. There was also a Kickstarter little expansion that adds a muse card. Everybody gets
Right.
a secret objective at the beginning, and it has certain symbols on it for features, and then you get bonuses if you get the most of those features
Gives
in
you
your,
some
in your
direction
paintings. Yeah.
too. So
Yeah,
which is
pretty
kinda
cool.
Good. Yeah. This is currently on Kickstarter. I think it has like a week left or so.
Yeah.
And I think it's already funded.
Already fully funded, and then
fully
some.
funded, which
So.
doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and these guys obviously have a really good track record with fulfilling Kickstarters,
Yeah.
and they're really good at these light games.
Yeah,
They're
nail 'em.
all nailed. They're all good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't hesitate on this one personally.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.